Because we go straight to the media run challenge on Sunday, stage a run to eliminate breast cancer in commemoration of Pink Month after being ghosted for a while. We have seen on Sunday it was all geared and of course a sort of a revitalization of grazing this Pink Month with a run from Westfield to traffic light and of course with a breast screening at the endpoint at traffic lights. We here in the studio we have Lamin Del Fadera, who is part of the ATCO executive. We have you in the studio once again. He is a familiar face in this Monday Night Sport. Welcome back.
Thank you so much, Omar, and of course, thank you, Campo. Good evening. Yeah, good. We're happy to be back again on Star TV.
Thank you very much. We have seen on Sunday was a sort of a revitalization of the media run after being ghosted for a while. Will you first tell us why it been silenced at the end of the day? But when it comes to Pink Month, boom, the media run come and then they make it big.
So it's interesting, right? Yes, to be honest, the media run challenge, you all know, it was very popular. And it's still popular, by the way. But at some point, it was really dormant because we have gone months without any active, media run activity. And of course, having said that, after a couple of months with breaks, we finally recalibrated the run. And it can't just get better than to do the run one more time in the month of October, where they call the Pink Month. A month where we celebrate and also raise awareness of the prevalence of the breast cancer in the country. And, Sunday was fun. It was really great. It was educative. It was entertaining. And it was also very much memorable for a reason.
Well, we have seen after you said you were quiet for a whole while, and then of course you come. Let's just say you just don't want to let go of this Pink Month without doing anything, but you run, and of course it was a very interesting moment, and of course there were a breast cancer awareness program, and of course sensitization of pertaining to the breast cancer. Are we seeing the media run continuing to host such after being a while? Did they come back just to celebrate this month, or it's a welcoming of the media run challenge again back to their feet of organizing the fortnight runs or even monthly runs?
So, to be honest, we are happy that it is back again to revitalize the media run and also to involve, a lot of good partners. For example, like the Media Academy for Journalism and Communication, their student union. We must say they really tap our back to make sure that, the ACO committee was kind of dormant. They have to re-energize everyone, and which is really great. But if you can recollect very well, last year we did celebrate the Pink Month, where a media run was organized, a very big one. That was the first time. And also we run, jog, walk up to traffic light, and also sensitization was done on breast cancer, the early detection. Screening was also done at the KM Afri Park last year. And this year also the same thing occurred. I mean, we have seen, a lot of women came in their numbers, and also, awareness creation was done, and also screening was done. So this is really great, and we must thank our partners as well, the Gambia Armed Forces, ECOMIC, and the people from the National Cancer program. I mean, this is really great. Breast cancer is really becoming a big concern for the Gambia, and according to research, it is the second most deadly disease in this country, so that is a big concern. So to raise awareness with this is really great, and media run coming with such an initiative is also to support, also to add our voice to those that are also raising awareness, because it is very, very important for us, to be part of this conversation.
Well, Media Run Challenge, we are seeing it does not run only to keep yourself fit, but we have seen they are being so vocal when it comes to sort of awareness in every particular activities that is happening within the calendar year. They will run maybe at least when it comes to the Child's Day, they celebrate the African Child's Day, they celebrate polio, other activities.
We do a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, so if that particular sort of a vocal, people are looking up to them, became kind of dormant. What are the strategies that you want to put in place to make sure that these runs continues, and what are we expecting to be on the pipeline come next run? What are you going to run for?
So I know it's difficult. A lot of people are passionate about this media run thing, and over the years, things, you know, for us, you just see us as the face now, but remember when it was first conceived, the like of Sang Mendy, the DJ Jaos, the Sehu Suare Jabais and others were among the pioneers of this you know, whole initiative. It just came as a challenge. Then the challenge metamorphosed into something else. It became even a bigger group. You know, Sang and others took the backseat. They allowed the young people like Amadou Oba, Jao, and the team to lead this whole crusade, and it became even bigger, more popular. A lot of stakeholders took part, a lot of people took part, even those that are not part of the media. So it's really great. But unfortunately, it went to coma. That is the word that I can use. I will blame, you know, myself included.
Yeah, hello, assalamu alaikum.
Okay. Oh.
We lost the call. The lines are open. In case you want to call to be part of the program, you can call on the numbers that you're seeing on your screen. You can call to be part of the program before we set our attention to another agenda. You know, I will not want to engage Ibrahim Kampo.
Yeah, so Kampo can allow us to say a little bit about
about the media run, because the like of Kampo, like he will say, I attend the media run once, but I think the institution that he was from, that is he is from, with his star, they hold him from the neck to at least drag him.
Yeah, because Star Wars, I remember, you know, at the time we used to invite, you know, we have to give the media run, you know, to, let's say, Star. This time you guys are the one organizing it, and we will support. We have done that several times, and I think it was a great initiative. A lot of people turn out. The publicity is not going to be questioned.
And the main problem, I don't normally attend because Saturday.
Yeah, the program, yeah, the sports program.
So whether we go 9 o'clock before coming and go.
But again,
we have a time. The program is at 11.
Yeah,
we run
at 9.
Yeah, we run from 8. Let's just say from Westfield traffic light. It's just a matter of 30 minutes.
But
you can run.
Let me just add what.
So, but before Kampo comes in, I think, you know, this whole initiative of the media run is for a greater good. You know, it's really good for people to get active, not to be lackadaisical, and I think, you know, it was great to see such happening. And also the media run has done, we have achieved so many great things. You remember, you know, helping students from Majak and other area to, you know, pay their tuition fee. I mean, these are great initiatives, and I think, you know, whatever we put in the media run or to empower our fellow journalists or young people is something of a greater good. And next month in November, the 22nd to be precise, like you talk about the celebration of the International Children's Day, you know, we have done it in the past. This year also, we are looking forward to do such as the Media Run Challenge, look forward to take such a great initiative again. I mean, the only good thing we can brag about is that coming to do this thing, network, you know, let's discuss as a family, make new friends, and also build a brighter future.
Absolutely. Kampo, you want to throw on something?
Yeah, I will throw on something. What I'm saying, this media run is very good because of work for health is very important, because the European always say running is better than, working is better than running. So if you're gonna jog, just walk, and walk give you more fitness than somebody who just jog. Yeah, it's good.
That is because you cannot run.
No. I can run, but it's a good initiative. It's good to bring people together, and also for the awareness. And what they are doing is for their health, and your health is very important. So I'm just trying to mock them, but what they are doing It's absolutely amazing. Because
We want to
so
see you
many-
in the next media
No,
round.
yeah, first of all, I will come because there will be so many people together. The ECOWAS community here, the Gambian soldiers, and also other artists. So that's that's so the unity
Unity.
and the love because it's all part of sport and your health.
And we must say a
We-
very
I
big
will
thank you to
applaud them,
Zain
yeah.
Dada, who has contributed
Yeah.
massively.
Yeah.
You know, he has been a great partner of the media run.
Absolutely.
And you know, this time around, you know, last Saturday,
It's going to be on Sunday? Oh.
yesterday, was it yesterday? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yesterday. So
The next one is going to be on Sunday. What?
he did help. I'm
Yeah.
not good in remembering dates, but I know the 22nd. So it falls on either Saturday, right?
Inshallah. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I will try and come for that one.
Yeah.
You have to.
Then
After, I will.
I will seize this opportunity to at least, despite you going to talk about media run, but it fall on the agenda. We have seen next on our agenda is the list of referees to participate in AFCON has been out, and then unfortunately, I will say unfortunately, no Gambian referee is part of this list to officiate in African Cup of Nations. You know, it's an unfortunate year. The national team will not represent us international wide. The chant, the under 20, the under 17, the under. Now our hopes are on the female team, which one leg out from the competition. So now we've seen the officials again. No one is taking part to the AFCON. Let me just start with you, Dan.
So am I talking about the media run or the?
No, that's why I said I have to seize you on
You
this
wanna
thing.
squeeze me?
Yeah. So at least you hear and then you know you are a concerned Gambian, especially on sport matters. We all know. But we see unfortunate things happen in the Gambia. No Gambian official will take part in the African Cup of Nations. What does that tell when it comes to Gambian sport, especially football?
So I will not be conclusive here, but I know that, you know, we will love to be there. Our referees have been doing a remarkable job in the past, and we have seen Papa, who raised the bar so very high. He has represented us very well. And of recent, we have seen a lot of catalogs of Gambian referees officiating in CAF qualifiers, World Cup qualifiers, both male and female. For one reason why we were not selected in the final list of referees to officiate in the main competition, especially the AFCON, well, I wouldn't know. That is the major competition in Cameroon, I mean in Morocco in December 2025. That I wouldn't know, but it's not something that we can be proud of. I mean, at least we want to have at least 1 or 2 referees to represent the country, but unfortunately, you know, that did not happen. Let's hope that, you know, they will up their games and maybe perhaps they will be in the conversation. But
Unfortunate year for the Gambia, right? When it comes to football.
yes, because for me, I think success is subjective depending on how somebody sees it. But unfortunately, yes, we would love to be in the AFCON, but we did not qualify for the AFCON. That could be a very good excuse based on the current, the past challenges we went through right after Cote d'Ivoire. You were in Cote d'Ivoire, you know the challenges that the team faced, and when a new coach was in store as the head coach, Jonathan McKinstry, some of the reforms or some of the recruitment he has to make just to make sure that, you know, the team get back to its base. And of course, you know, we narrowly miss out, and the World Cup qualifier was long since done before even Jonathan started, because Tom lost back-to-back World Cup qualifiers, 3-2 against Burundi and 2-0 against Cote d'Ivoire. Even, you know, you can imagine. But our final matches in the qualifiers in the World Cup were positive. We lost matches that we could have won under Jonathan, but unfortunately we could not make it. The under 23, well, we know the story. The under 17, another big loss. And our women, 1 leg in, 1 leg out. Let's put our fingers crossed and see what will be the...
No, not say 1 leg in. Say 1 leg on the line, 1 leg out.
Yeah,
So-
because they can still go on to win the,
Yeah, if
the
they win,
return
then
leg.
they will just from jumping from.
Yeah, so-
watch a chipalo se gena gaaw. So
Yeah, anyway, but let's hope that 2026 will be a success story that
yeah,
we can
that's why I
talk
said
about.
2025 a failed year for our football. Ibrahima,
I don't like to use the word
no, to be
fail,
honest,
but it's a big
failed,
challenge.
You know, it's a failed year. To be honest, none of our teams now, even the individuals that's supposed to represent us, which is referees, we are not going. Ibrahima?
Remember 2025, we were in the under-17 not long ago, right? In Morocco. So, I mean, the team...
No, that was sort of, the dream was to have at least, that is this past under-17, the...
I know, yeah.
Yeah, the at least...
But we crashed out in the Wafu, in the
Wafu,
very first hurdle in Mali.
So, Ibrahima, no referees for the Gambia.
Yeah, no referee for the Gambia is although it's sad, but I would say CAF is not fair to us because we never hear any complaint about Gambian referees officially in the African and World Cup qualifier rounds. All the referees are doing well. So I don't know what's the I don't know which criteria they use.
Yeah, so but you cannot say CAF is not fair because
no, I will use
if we don't know the benchmark or the...
These are the first time. The last AFCON, we are not there. Even in Cameroon, we are not there. And this time too, we are not there. So it means 3 African Cup.
We were in Cameroon. Papa was in Cameroon.
I think he officiated only one game.
Papa was in Cameroon.
Yeah.
He officiated more than one.
No, one game. Okay.
Don't forget
as far as he's there, even if
they are for Papa, they have been targeting him. And
we understand from that perspective.
They are not giving him games, so he have to just retire because of these not Africans. They are the ones that's dominating the referee, CAF referee association. They are the ones who can referees to officiate games. But definitely, at least if you have one, because recently we see Lamin. What Lamin game against Kenya against Zambia, he officiated that game. That is a derby game in the just recent local AFCON. He done a fantastic job. I watched 2 of his games. The other one was Namibia.
Yeah, but
no.
I understand. We have fantastic referees.
What's the problem?
We really have fantastic referees.
And Lamin,
it's unfortunate that Lamin Jammeh is fantastic.
Exactly. So I don't know what's the...
For me, I don't want to go into details because I don't know what yardstick or metric they use, to select their referees. I think we can at least have 1 or 2.
No, but again, we don't have only one back representative. We have some people that can do better than backers. So let them give us a chance to express ourselves or show what we can do. But always not selecting Ghana, and selecting small countries like Eritrea, Somalia, other countries.
But now you are... Anyway.
Football, yes.
Anyway, I don't want to go to that conversation.
But Eritrea reference there. Somalia.
Anyway, whether being good or bad, exactly. And then
it's really unfortunate. We would love them to be there. We wish them to be there. We know we have men and women with impeccable characters who can occasionally officiate in the Africa Cup of Nations at the elite level. But again, which is sad that we do not have any representative. But to cast a conclusive judgment, for me, I wouldn't go to that area because I don't know what yardstick they use, what are their metrics to determine this referee X, Y, and Z should be qualified to officiate in a certain competition, because they have their assessors, they have those who have to do the work for them. I know sport politics work, football politics works, and sometimes you need to get the best from those areas, to get yourself in one of those places.
Very important. I guess we're running out of time, but if control room could allow us, that is Yamunda, I will want us to have something which is from my end. They said always charity begin at home. Samakum Nawetan currently ongoing, whereby we have seen Olans recently doing magnificent things in the ongoing Nawetan. Then how will you see? You see a tournament. At the end of the day, Olans, they do not want to let go. They are competing currently in a table of 7. They are currently at 3rd place, and then they are on their way of going out from that group. How will you tell about those footballers, like the young lads?
So, I don't know the age category. I don't know, I haven't watched them, so I cannot. But I have seen a lot of time they call retired players old hands. Like if you go to Serekunda East, you go to Manjai, you go to other places, they say old hands. But in real time, these people are not old enough. Maybe I'm in time while I got busy, so they are occupied. But it's good to have surprises.
But how will you feel if any football tourney you just go and watch? They say there's a final. They said there's a final.
I would love to see that team that you call old hands or retired players, to go on to win it. It's a story.
To win the tournament.
It's a story. It's a good
I
story.
don't want a story to come from my end, my community.
But that is the beauty of football. I mean, a team can come from Nawetan qualifiers and went on to win a competition. Like, you know, we have seen last season Sports FA with Serekunda East. So, I mean, no discrimination. I mean, they deserve to be there because their points are not given to them on a silver platter, in it.
Okay, if Yamundo, if
or you don't want them to be in the final?
On the screen, at least because we have seen the group standing to where, you know, one thing about them is I love the way they name their teams. Like they have historical places, they name their team locally, like traditional names. Whereby in first place is Dumbaloto. And then in second place, Dumbaloto, they played 5 games, and of course they are on 9 points. Whereby Tankonding played 5 games, they are on 7 points. All Hands played 4 games on 7 points. Bandi played 4 games on 5 points. Janibali played 5 games on 4 points. Begin FC, the defending champions, play 3 games, 2 points. And of course, Ledala, last year finalists, played 4 games with 2 points.
So I would love to see the table, but I had it from you.
Yeah, I don't know, if they could have...
7 points.
With the Hollands?
No, I'm not playing with Hollands. I'm supposed to play in Hollands this year, but I still...
You know, that's the thing. I mean, if you play in the All Hands team, okay. You are old, you are young.
Yeah, this is the table. I think it's not a bit clear.
They say 35.
Yeah, no, this Hollands, there are even
40 something.
30, 20 something.
No.
That's why they got 7 points. They have the energy, they have the endurance, they have...
They say 35 upwards. Yeah, even back of 35, Serekunda is even Manja 35.
But you know, the problem that we always have when you are competing in a team, people will tell you, you don't market, don't buy. So if those retired people played in the All Hands, it's always difficult. I watch All Hands in Serekunda West. Team struggle against All Hands. In East also, they call them
good players.
The old play. I don't know. They didn't call themselves All Hands.
For me, I call them retired players. Well, you know, Amunjot. They are not old. They are not old.
Anyway, this is the tables, and as I said, you know, locally, Dumbaloto, it's a Mandinka word. We say Dumbaloto, like a place where nobody entered.
Dumbaloto.
Yeah, Dumbaloto.
Campo don't know that word.
Yeah, and then in another team is a Tankonding, it's a forest in the NBR, it's a big forest, it has a big history, so they name it after it. And then you have Olas, you have Bandi, you know, town like Nganio. There is a place in that region like that Nganio, you don't live to witness tomorrow.
Wow.
So they call it Bandi. And then,
incredible names.
Yeah, the Janibali, like there is a part of that forest, the whole forest will burn,
but not that area.
Yeah, so
it's sacred.
It's a sacred area. So you have Begin also is a sort of an island or a forest, but you have to cross a sort of an island. Then Ledala is the I think the lake around that end. So you have to cross that lake. So I love these beautiful things. Like you go to certain villages, you have things like Manchester.
Yeah, but for me, I still cannot get it over my head. I mean, like teams name like clubs in Europe.
Yeah.
I mean, this is unique.
This is unique. That's why I like.
Unique. Yeah. This is unique. I mean, if you have teams that are named after local communities or teams that have meanings in their local way, it's super great.
Yeah, so Campo, we're running out of time. We a lot that we controlling whenever the time arrives.
Yeah, I'm not just count and telling us.
Yeah, so your parents was today.
No, this time it was very interesting show. We are happy that we
have Del.
Next, you join the media run.
Absolutely, you know, for me, I'm physically, mentally fit. Physically, I'm fit in general.
You're a retired player, SJG. Hope he still have
no. Any day I came in, they have to give me the ban.
The last time,
somebody have to
our big brother, S. Jallo.
I saw that assist.
He is a super player. Paul Steven Pereira scored the goal in the first match. Yeah. Nantoya Abuku Papa, and the second match on post-match penalty shootout. I mean, MS, he's according Michael Owen, he did great. But the entire team did well because we played, we won the competition, SJG partnership with Solace Foundation. and says so, which was great. Hopefully next time, you know, we will have more of this. But again, to conclude, I must say very big thank you to Star FM and TV for inviting us here. The Media Run Challenge is really grateful for all the efforts that, you know, you guys have been putting in place to make sure that whenever Media Run Challenge calls, you come in numbers, and also to give us the visibility. So we are looking forward to the November 22nd run, which will be so special to celebrate the International Day of the Children. And, you know, hopefully we love to see you there again as usual.
No, as usual, you know, I'm a great partner. You know, when it comes to the Nawetan season, it's always challenging for me. You know, I have to cross weekends to participate in my Nawetan zone. So that's the only time I miss out from the media run. But like they say, media run, they are calling. When is the date again?
22nd
of this next month, which is November. We call
that will be the big, you know, commemoration and also celebration of the International Day of the Children. But again, perhaps, you know, the executive will decide, the ad hoc committee will decide. You know, hopefully in November we might have some runs that we will do in a fortnight.
Thank you very much for joining us. We really appreciate you coming despite short notice. You know, it was less than hours before we contacted you to participate, but you leave your busy schedule to join us. We really appreciate you being here. So before we wrap up, I will just have to congratulate my midfield maestro, which is a midfield wizard, Landin Trawale, who hails from Jokadu, Karantaba, NBR, and currently represents Hanover Football Club in the ongoing Suez Nawetan, has earned a well-deserved call-up to the Serekunda Zonal team. His vision, composure, and control in midfield continue to make headlines, and this latest selection is a testament to his rising influence on the page. Congratulations to my youth, that is Landing Trawale, for making it to the zonals in the Serekunda. I'm thanking each and every one of you who are watching from the program from the beginning up to now, and of course control room to my Domba, that is Mundao, and to you, Sana, and of course to our boss here, who I at least stepped in for, that is Mbaikor, who is not feeling well today. We wish you speedy recovery before next week.
But I have to break the law. Congratulations. Come on, Gunners. Anyway, speedy recovery.
Then you won't say hard luck to the Catalans.
Congratulations, Omar.
Congratulations to us at the Matristas. That's all we got for you on this Monday night sport. But do join us next week as we dwell on more sporting aspect, especially local sport in the country. Bye-bye from us.